What's up, guys?
Alright guys, we're back after a pretty good weekend of fights.
Together.
First time since March.
Been a while, yeah.
First time since March. COVID is still alive and well. We're saying fuck it and kick rocks.
It's getting worse.
We're doing our thing.
But it's doing good.
Probably shouldn't swear because we're on that monetized thing now.
Yeah, there you go.
But I'll do my best. We'll see what happens. Anyways, where do you want to start today?
There's actually a decent... I like the fights this weekend.
It's alright.
Let's just talk about UFC.
Let's do the recaps first.
Yeah, let's talk about Kell Brook and Terence Crawford, first of all.
Okay, I want to talk about that co-main event real quick.
Let's get to that.
So did you see any of these fights?
I didn't see any of it. I woke up... I didn't watch anything this weekend.
What were you doing?
I watched them the next day. I passed out. I'm old.
Well, this guy is just,
Boxing's
he's not cutting
way
anymore.
too late.
Anybody that wants to take his place in the show, let me know
There
in
you
the
go.
comments. We'll get rid of him.
Aiden did pretty well.
Aiden did do well. Okay, but yeah, co-main event. He had an Australian fighter taking on an American fighter. It was a rematch. I think the Australian's name was Maloney. I'm blanking on the American guy's name, but it was a rematch. The Australian lost his title to the American, and the fight only went 3 rounds. After the first round, the doctor came and checked the American's eye because it was swollen shut, and they called it a headbutt. So after the third round, it was so bad they had to stop the fight. All they do is go look at 1 round of action because we know after the first round the eye was swollen after the first round. So you have 3 minutes to review, and they couldn't find a headbutt, but they still called it a headbutt. 35 minutes later, they pulled a robbery. They call it a no decision. I don't know if we're even gonna get the trilogy because that's just the way boxing is. He's gonna be like, I fought him twice, but I don't need to fight him again. He headbutted me, so be it. I thought it was a terrible decision. Andre Ward, Tim Bradley said it was a tragedy. The dude got screwed. He should have got his belt back. It should have been a TKO because his eye got closed. You should look into it, and then I want to hear what you have to say about it.
Yeah, I'll have to look into it. I've seen some of the post-fight of what he was saying.
It was mangled, man. It was mangled.
Yeah.
And Nevada just implemented instant replay. They just did it like 2 weeks ago. And this is the first time boxing has used it. And it's there to get things right. How do you get it wrong when you have instant replay?
Especially right away.
For 3 minutes. It's not like you're looking at a full fight. It's 3 minutes of tape you're looking at.
Absolutely.
Terrible.
And then the main event.
What'd you think? Did you watch any of it?
I watched the fight.
The next day?
I had Kell Brook up 2-1 just like you going into the stoppage. It was a little weird of a stoppage. It was like a jab, and then he fell into the ropes, and then...
So, what did you think about Kell's first 2 rounds? How did he look?
You know what? I could say he looked great through the 2 rounds, but at the end of the day, it was 2 rounds into the fight.
Right.
Who cares if he looked good?
Right.
It was still early. He got stopped.
Was it Kell Brook looking good? Was it Crawford not showing up? Was Kell Brook over the fence? Where are you at with where Kell Brook's at?
Kell Brook said in his post-fight he's never had anyone do that to him in his life, like sparring anything. So it was just Crawford looked amazing.
In my opinion, people are going to they're going to look at the Triple G fight, they're going to look at the Spence fight, they're going to say Kell's damaged goods. He's looked good his last few fights. He's not the Kell Brook maybe perhaps he was when he was undefeated when he beat Sean Porter, but he's still one of the best welterweights on the planet. The man came to fight. You saw in the first 2 rounds he had a good game plan.
Looked in shape.
Yep. He was giving Crawford issues with that jab, and the counter right was there. Hand speed. He looked almost quicker than Crawford did. Crawford is a monster, man. I don't know what else needs to be done. This guy stopped Kell Brook in 4 rounds. It took Spence 11 and I think Triple G 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Yes, different time of his career, but this is a huge statement. I don't want people to take this win away from him. He deserves all the credit. I think he's unbeatable at 147.
I don't. But you know this.
You don't. So if Spence and Crawford fought tomorrow, who do you favor?
Spence.
Okay, we'll see. We'll recess this one.
This fight will never happen though. This is boxing.
Danny Garcia is fighting him in the second week of December.
And you kind of bit your tongue there. You made a post of what's a bigger fight.
Between what? Oh yeah.
Yeah, and people care more about Spence. End of the day, people won't care more about Spence.
But if you know boxing, Kell Brook, Terence Crawford's a better fight than Danny Garcia.
Yeah, but people love Danny though, for some reason.
I mean, you know what you're getting with Danny. A big left hook, slow feet.
But he's a draw.
He's a draw, yeah. And maybe it's his sisters, those twins.
I would really like to see Manny Pacquiao Crawford or Thurman Crawford.
That was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Crawford and Arum did a post fight, and they said that it was supposed to be Pacquiao, not Brook, in the Middle East that same weekend. But because of COVID, they couldn't have fans and whatnot. They scrapped it and they got Kell Brook. But apparently they're in negotiations again. There's talk of that happening in early 2021, potentially somewhere in the middle.
Welcome to boxing. It'll be 6 years before we get Spence and.
If it doesn't happen in 2021, Spence Crawford, the sport needs to just fold itself up and just go to the side. We can't have it.
Yeah, it needs to happen.
We can't have the best fight that boxing can make.
We can't have the GSP versus Silva. We can't have the Manny versus Floyd.
We can't.
Sick of it. So
it's a tragedy. Like I said, if it doesn't happen in 2021, boxing needs to just die off in the corner somewhere.
We did have some UFC this week too, though.
Yeah, where do you want to start with that?
I don't even really. I want to shout out to Alex Barano, who actually gave us an invite if we're ever in Texas to come train with him. Yeah, he responded to us.
What part of Texas is he in?
Houston. He was talking how
H-Town, baby.
He was talking about Derek Lewis and showing him. He said he's huge there. Like he's a man there.
Yeah, for sure he is. Mr. Popeye's chicken.
But man, he's one of the coolest guys I've ever talked to. Like you should send him a message on and just say you.
All right.
He was a super guy. He looked amazing this weekend. He looked sharp. 3 rounds, beat Reese McGee.
Reese McGee's solid too. I like Reese McGee.
Yeah. So Alex Barano looked amazing. And then in the co-main we had a crazy knockout. I know that. I can't remember the name exactly.
So,
Abdul Alhassan
got knocked out by Chaos Williams.
Yeah.
Straight out of Detroit City. Abdul Hassan was the favorite, but he's on a 2-fight skid, I think now, isn't he?
Yeah.
That dude's got tree trunks for thighs, man.
Yeah,
he might be thicker than you.
There you go. Those are pretty big thighs.
But Chaos Williams, man, that dude, what the hell has that guy got in that right hand? Holy!
He has those Benson Henderson legs.
I'm a fan. The way that he was staring at Abdul Hassan was kind of weird. He was like trying to intimidate him. It was uncomfortable, but he got a job done.
In the main event, we had Paul Felder. I think he took the show more than anyone this weekend.
Like I said, RDA might have won the night. RDA might have won the fight. Paul Felder won the night.
Oh, for sure. Respect. In 5 rounds.
What a stud.
I loved his post-fight. He's like, 2 people didn't make weight this week, Eric Anders and stuff. And he's like, you don't make weight? He's like, you need to make weight. I did this on 5 days' notice. He cuts a lot of weight.
He cut 22 pounds in 4 days,
That's insane.
22 pounds in 4 days.
Insane.
Any of you want to go try that? Let me know how it goes.
And he's not the youngest guy.
No, he's 36.
So it's harder to do at his age, too. So.
He takes a lot of damage in his fights,
Yeah.
but he's a young 36 and he doesn't fight very often.
Yeah, he's not.
What happens next? Where does Paul Felder go? He's ranked 7 coming to this RDA.
I don't think it hurts him at all.
You don't think he drops down at all? I think he has to go to 8.
He will drop 1 because
RDA is going to pop in.
Yeah, so you're going to have RDA. I mean, RDA looked like his old self. I mean...
RDA versus Charles Oliveira.
I like Charles Oliveira. They're not going to do Brazil versus Brazil, I just don't think.
Why not? They just did Thiago and Glover.
I guess, but you're going to see... I think Paul Felder's ranking went up in this. To most people's, like, his stock went up.
He fought great. Yeah. On the feet, he was landing combinations.
Was not a split decision.
Even Paul Felder knew it wasn't split. Did you see his face?
Yeah, he's like, what the hell's happening right now?
But I think we need to see RDA versus Charles. That makes sense to me.
That's a good fight.
Paul Felder versus Cowboy, maybe. Paul Felder versus...
I don't want to see Cowboy fight a ranked person.
An Ally Quinta.
Ally Quinta fight sounds nice.
Yeah.
Or Gregor Gillespie.
He's not ranked. He's not in the top 10.
He should be top 15, though.
I don't want
Felder needs someone out of the top 15.
I don't want Paul Felder dealing with wrestlers. I want to see Paul Felder go out there and throw hands with somebody. So Al Quinta's a wrestler, but Al will throw hands. Kevin Lee's a wrestler, but he's going to throw hands. And we know Cowboy's going to throw hands. I'm good with any 3 of those.
Cowboy looks not nice. That sounds bad. But he looks ripped.
He's in shape right now, yeah. And he's trying to make 155, and he's going to have to.
Yeah, because he's not doing so well at welterweight.
If RDA lost his fight, I was going to say RDA versus Cowboy at 155.
3 times?
For the 3rd time. Trilogy.
I guess that makes sense. Because RDA, like, people are... Man, the fact that... Yes, RDA looked good at lightweight, but his last fight he lost to Chiesa.
Yeah, but Chiesa is a huge 170.
That's
how he made 155, I couldn't
That's what I don't understand. Yeah, there's good things to happen. The lightweight division's nice.
Paul Felder, I'm happy to say, though, he said he's coming back for at least 1 more fight.
Yeah, he said he got his fire back, so...
Maybe we get him a top 5 opponent. You know, if he knocks out a top 5 opponent, maybe we get him the title shot. He deserves the title. Or Michael Chandler. Make that shit happen.
That would be nice, yeah.
Anyways.
I mean, I guess he's fighting... I guess he might be commentating this weekend, if I read that correctly.
I think he's doing the Dana White Contender Series.
It's crazy.
With stitches in his face. Anyways, let's go on to this weekend's fights. We got in the early prelims, not a ton, but Alan Jouban is back.
Yeah, we're not going to talk too much.
I didn't know Jouban was 37, man.
Yeah, he's an older guy.
On tough times.
I like Jouban, but he should win this fight against Jared Gooden.
He's bodied up.
Let's go to the preliminaries. We'll start off with Antonio Shevchenko fighting our both Dimey Dimes.
Ariana Lipski, I think she's the Queen of Violence is her name or something like
Yeah,
that.
they're both nice.
Taking on Antonina Shevchenko, the older.
The better looking.
Shevchenko, I mean, yeah, I don't know about all that. But Ariana Lipski, first team, all dime piece.
And Antonina's going to get it done.
Bet me on that.
$5.
Oh,
There you go.
big
That's
man.
all.
Ariana Lipski's going to knock her out. Bad. Okay, is that all you have to say about that one?
No, I got the show. Yeah, that's it for that one, yeah.
Okay, Joaquin Buckley taking on Jordan Wright. I think they're doing Joaquin dirty in this one.
Wright's going to win.
Yes, that's my point. Joaquin Buckley is just, he's literally on a pedestal. He's like as famous as LeBron James is right now. And they want to feed him to 11-0 undefeated prospect who's looking good.
It's just the fact he came off a good knockout. And when you see people like this happens before. Lando Veneta, he had a huge spinning knockout. I mean, he fought Tony Ferguson. He got big on short notice, but he had a spinning knockout against John McKessie, and then they fed him to a big name. Who else was there? There was someone else who they had a Mark Diakis. The guy with the red hair.
Oh, yes, yeah.
He had a huge knockout,
yeah.
and then they fed him, and then he went on a 3-fight losing streak. It's like they have a huge knockout, and they give him these guys who are like, they need to build them up.
They're doing the same thing with Kazmat. He knocks out Gerald Mishard. They give him Leon Edwards. What? What are we doing? Anyways,
It's hoping, right?
So, Joaquin Buckley, the man was the underdog in his last fight. He was he fought an undefeated fighter then too. So I mean, maybe he upsets again. I don't know. I'm impressed with Jordan Wright. I'm gonna take Jordan Wright on this, but I'm hoping Joaquin Buckley just gets a highlight reel video game style knockout.
I think Jordan Wright, unanimous decision.
Yeah. Okay, this is a really good fight.
This is my favorite fight of the whole card.
Brandon Marino.
Why is this not on the main card, and why is he not fighting for the belt?
Royval?
No.
Well, Royval's on like a 4-fight win streak, bro.
Marino is the number 1 ranked flyweight right now in the division.
I swear Royval's on a 4-fight win streak. 1, 2.
But he's beaten no one except Kaya Kara France and
Tim
Tim Elliott. They're
Elliott.
okay, but they're nothing to.
I don't know, bro. I think Royval.
Look at who's Marino's beating. He's coming off a win over Mariga or Formiga, and he's He's ranked number 1 in the whole division.
What else do we got here?
So. And he's beating Kaya Kara France too. Anyway, Marino's my favorite flyweight. He should be fighting for the belt. A lot of people think he should be fighting this weekend for the belt. They put him on the prelims of this card.
Brandon Royval's gonna knock him out, bro.
Marino's gonna win by decision.
Royval's.
I'll put $5 on this one too.
On that one too? No, I don't want to bet on Oompa Loompas, bro. I can't. Sorry, I can't bet on these guys.
Money ties, classy. For the words of Chael, classy. Stay classy.
Fine, all right, I'll put it up there.
Okay.
Brandon Royval. I'm putting money where my mouth is.
On the Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, at least he's
at least call him Lollipop Kids.
Lollipop children. At least he's the main event of the
But
prelims.
still, who's fighting? I don't. Alex Perez should not be getting a title shot over Brandon Marino when he's number 1 ranked.
The guy's got 29 fights. Anyways, let's get to that after. We got Mike Perry taking.
No, you got fights before that too.
Do we?
We got Shogun Hua versus Paul Craig.
Oh, the rematch, the one that no one wanted. Shogun Hua taking on Paul Craig.
I think Paul Craig, he's coming off a win. They're both coming off a win. I mean, one's coming off big Lil Nog again. Who cares? Paul Craig looked nice. Triangle choke first round, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he did.
I think Paul Craig destroys him this fight.
Shogun won the first one.
Yeah,
I don't care anybody says. Shogun won the first one. Shogun's going to beat him again. He's going to go Pride Never Die. And he's going to get his ass kicked the first round like he always does.
Draw again.
Oh, God. But he's going to get his ass kicked the first round. He's not the athlete that Paul Craig is. And Paul Craig's not much of an athlete. He's just getting older. He's long in the tooth. And then you come out, weather the storm rounds 2 and 3 and win the fight. That's what's going to happen.
I think Paul Craig submits him second
I'm
round.
not impressed with Paul Craig.
I don't know. I just think it's...
He tries to do jiu-jitsu like too much. He like drops to his back. I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, he's not a street fighter.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like throw some hands, you know.
The next fight's nice, but
Caitlin Chukagian, didn't she just fight like 3 weeks ago or something against Andrade?
And this fight shouldn't have happened. They should have had Lauren Murphy versus Cynthia
taking on Cynthia Calvillo. But didn't Chukagian just fight? Like when was that?
She fought 2 weeks ago against Andrade.
Let's see.
Got knocked out, so...
That was on...
October 17th, so about 3 weeks ago.
What the... How is that saying? She got knocked out cold almost.
She didn't... body shot, though. I don't know.
Oh, true. It was a body shot. Okay, I'm thinking she got slapped. Okay.
But, I don't know. I got Cynthia Calvillo is going to upset her. I would like to see Chu Kang win, but...
I don't think it's an upset. I think Calvillo is going to probably be the favorite, and she's going to knock her out.
Knock her out?
Yeah, Calvillo's looking like a monster. If she makes weight.
If she makes weight.
If she makes weight. There's a big caveat.
But I've talked to Lauren Murphy this week, and they're saying, she said that the UFC's just doing her dirty.
What are they doing to her?
they're putting all these flyweight title fights in just so they don't.
So where do they have Murphy ranked right now?
5th. They pushed her back 1.
5th.
They pushed
so
her
they have
back
Andrade at 1, Chukagin at 2, and Calvillo at 3.
I think so. Yeah.
And then who's 4?
Jessica maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
I'd have to look at the
dicey.
rankings.
She's on what, like a 4-fight win streak?
Yeah, longest in the division.
So what do they do with her then? Did she fight the winner of this, the loser of this? Like what happens?
If they do it right, they might be able to give her the title. I don't know. I'll talk to her. I'm talking to her this week.
Do an interview with her.
No, I'm talking to her this week.
Okay, good. Because I want to try and clear up who she's fighting next. Why the UFC's not getting the shot? Let the people know. Okay. Then we have Mike Perry taking on short...
Tim Means, who's always a knockout artist, which is kind of a slugging fight.
What do you have, like a 2-week replacement for Tim Means?
Yeah.
I mean, I was excited for the Robbie Lawler fight.
That would have been nice.
This is all right. Tim Means is, he's like 36 or something?
Yeah, Mike Perry actually looked good his last fight. You should stop him.
First round.
I wonder if he has a corner.
His pregnant girlfriend, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Wasn't he auctioning off his other seat?
Yeah, but I don't think...
Darren Till offered $5,000 for it?
Darren Till did it.
I hope Darren Till shows up and takes his job. That'd be amazing.
Perry should win second round TKO.
You think...
We're going to get the chicken dance.
What if Till just throws the towel in and then Tim Means wins? What do you think about
That'd
that?
be hilarious.
Yeah, I got Perry first round knockout.
First round?
Yeah.
Second round.
All right, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. This is the only reason I'm excited about this card. Taking on Jennifer Maia. Not familiar with Maia.
How can you be excited for Valentina fight when she's fighting the bum of the division?
I'm looking at Maia's resume. She's beat Joanne Caldwood, lost to Chukagin, beat Roxanne Modafferi, Alexis Davis, lost to Liz Carmouche.
But how is she getting the title shot over Lauren Murphy, though?
She got wins over Jessica Andrade on there. I don't know, bro. She's got some good wins.
She has a 1-fight win streak.
Yeah, she does, but it's 3 of her last 4 though, and she lost to the last title.
But does she look like someone who's going to beat?
No, I don't think she's gonna get obliterated. But I mean,
I say she gets knocked out in the first round.
Submission.
No, I'd say second because Valentina likes to warm up. I'd say second round.
For her last name's Maya. I'm assuming she's Brazilian.
She is Brazilian.
She's doesn't have a ton of submissions. I thought she'd be grabbing people's necks.
No,
grabbing women by the throat.
Her last win was submission, but. I think she's just going to get feeling out process. First round, you're going to go. Maybe she has a chance and then head kick. Boom.
Yeah, it's going to be violent. It's going to be beautiful violence. My dime piece, Valentina,
she's not good looking,
with the gun on her hip. She's going to take that gun off of her hip and just empty the clip.
Do you remember when Jessica I wore the bulletproof vest?
Yeah.
Died.
Oh, yeah, but Valentina doing her dirty. She just... after this, what do we do with her? What do we do with her after this?
The Nunes fight's never going to happen.
It has to at 130.
But it just won't happen.
Nunes
is not making 130.
Listen to me. You make Valentina go up to 135 twice and fight her. Well, the division wasn't formed at 125. Nunes owes it to her to do a catchweight fight. At the very least, let alone not go all the way down to 125. She at least owes her the catchweight.
End of the day, if I'm Nunes, I wouldn't do it. Why risk that?
Then her
legacy's not tarnished. End of the day,
there is
20 years from now, though, you see 2 wins, whatever. People aren't going to go,
If you go watch them, though, I understand that time goes by, you go back, you see, she beat Valentina twice, wow. But then you look at the weight class, and you see where Valentina was the champ. If you know the sport, you'd be like, wow, there's definitely an asterisk beside that.
I don't think so, but...
Hey, maybe Megan Anderson knocks her the fuck out.
You never know.
Excuse my language.
Never know.
Okay, main events time. This fight.
Whoever ever thought Figueiredo.
Why is this the main event? Why is Bullet not the main event? Nobody cares to see Davis and Figueiredo fight, to be honest with you. His last 2 fights were on free cards for title championships.
He's not as dominant as people think.
Yes, he is.
You think so?
His only losses to Formiga, bro.
Yeah, but that wasn't that long ago. It was 2018.
I understand that, but look what he's done since then. Let's take a look at his record. He's not that young, though. I always forget he's 32 years old.
I just don't think he's ever going to be a draw.
Okay, so he knocks out...
Joseph Benavidez twice, the old Joseph Benavidez.
Submission, it was really a knockout.
But the post loss to Sergio Perez is not the same.
He beats Alexandre Pantoje. I'm not familiar with him.
He's a good win.
Lost to Jussier Formiga, 2019. 2018, beat John Moraga.
It was a good win.
Beat Joseph Marias. Bro, come on now. This guy's a beast. He's knocking people out. KO.
Okay, but he has to go to bantamweight to be any interest to people.
Well, he had Cody Garbrandt coming down to him. He had bantamweight coming down.
It's going to happen again.
it's a tough fight because we don't know if Cody's chin can hold up with the extra weight
I
loss.
don't even know if Cody's chin could handle any.
Right, but if Cody can survive a few onslaughts, I think he wins that fight. That's a big caveat. I think Dave's gonna be the right favorite.
Oh, for sure. I've got Dave winning for sure.
But Alex Perez.
Just call him Dave.
Call him Dave.
Yeah.
Why are we calling this guy Dave?
Short form, I guess.
Doesn't even have a picture on Wikipedia.
I can't believe Alex Perez only has 12,000 followers on Instagram.
He's gonna get viciously finished.
He's been knocked out before. He's been submitted. He's been stopped.
He beat Juicy Formiga, Jordan Espinoza, Mark De La Rosa. He lost to Benavidez.
He shouldn't be getting a title shot out for Brandon Moreno though.
I don't know, bro. This fight does nothing for me. This fight does nothing.
I might be in bet.
Yeah, I'll watch up to the Bullet fight, and I honestly don't know if I'm gonna watch this. To be real with you,
You're coming over, so.
Oh yeah, true. I'll be a couple bruised deep, so I'll probably end up watching it. But what are we doing, bro? We have Jennifer Maia and Alex Perez headlining a card.
It's horrible. For a pay-per-view. If it was a fight night, I'd be okay.
Pay-per-view. What are we doing?
I'd be okay, but
I don't know. Shout out to Brazil. Shout out to whatever country Valentina's from. I don't know, Kyrgyzstan or something. Hopefully they get it done and just make it a quick night. I just knock them out quick. I don't
want to be up till 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm forced to watch this main event though, just because I have.
Why?
Isn't there some Bellator this week though?
Oh yes, there is a very good card. We have.
So we could at least talk about that on Thursday. I love these Thursday cards.
It's beautiful, man. It breaks the week up nicely for me. Caldwell versus McKee's the main event. Let's see what we got on anything else. Benson Henderson's coming back.
Henderson fights this weekend.
Okay, where are we going to start? Keith
Lee?
Lee?
Shout out to Matt Bessett fights this week again.
Okay, we're going to start down here at Kevin Ferguson Jr. is returning.
I'm more interested in this card.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Bellator's better than UFC this week for sure. So we got Baby Slice coming back. He's 3-2 now, unranked, taking on the 3-3 Kahim Murray. Couldn't tell you anything about him. Baby Slice should go smash his face the way his dad did. Keith Lee, 7-3, taking on Rofion Stokes with a record of 14-1. This is a serious fight. Mm-hmm. I like Keith Lee. If you listen to anything Kevin says, which you got to take with a grain of salt, he says he's the more athletic and more talented fighter. So that's interesting as well.
One of the nicest guys I've talked to in an interview, Matt Bessett, is back this weekend, but he is fighting the tough Jeremy Kennedy, who's from Canada. So
salute to you, my friend. We got Combat Hour alum versus Matt Bessett taking on the Canadian Jeremy Kennedy. I'm unbiased. I'm not making a pick on that one.
Yeah, I can't do a pick.
Joey Davis, undefeated, 7-0. Looks like a wrestler, I'm assuming. Mm-hmm. Taking on Bobby Lee. I'm not familiar with either of these guys.
I'm not going to make a prediction about that.
Yeah.
This was just added a week and a half ago. Benson Henderson versus Jason Jackson, who is actually a top,
Jason Jackson was on the Ultimate Fighter season. What season was that?
Not too sure.
Who else was on that one, though? That was the Kamaru Usman season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he...
it's a good fight. But Jason Jackson's a big lightweight, though.
This is not a lightweight fight. This is a welterweight.
Was that welterweight?
Yeah, he's going back to welterweight, Benson.
Ooh, this is a tough fight for Benson.
Jason Jackson's going to win by unanimous decision.
I'll take Benson Henderson by split decision.
You actually got him winning, eh?
I can't see him.
And Benson's one of my favorite fighters of all time.
What is Benson on? Like a 2-fight skid now or something?
No, he lost his last fight against Chandler, but he looked good before that.
He lost to Chandler. The Chandler fight got canceled. He lost to Edwin.
No, he didn't. Those are grappling belts.
Oh, where the hell's his fights?
Miles Jury beat.
Yes.
Piccolotti was a good win.
Was a good win. Miles Jury was a good win too. He's all right, and he got knocked out violently by Michael Chandler.
Yeah, so we'll see how he goes. Does Benson lose to a guy named Jason Jackson though? So I see what you're saying.
And Jason Jackson, he's one of those guys who's always underachieved. He's a big dude for the weight limit, but he's always underachieving. He's a black Brazilian guy. Benson's gonna get it done.
All right, in the main event.
This is an amazing fight.
You like Cowboy?
I love this fight. This is the best fight of the weekend.
AJ McGee's one of my favorite Bellator fighters.
Who do you think? Case with Darian Caldwell, former bantamweight champion, taking on AJ McKee in the quarterfinal of the Bellator featherweight tournament.
And I do have AJ McGee winning this whole thing. You already know this. I'm a big AJ McGee fan. His dad fights too.
Yeah, I know Antonio McKee. Darren Caldwell's gonna get done.
No.
Darren Caldwell, man, he's got the experience. Who's AJ McKee's biggest win is against
all his fights in Bellator. Can you crazy? Derek Campos is
a solid win. Pat Curran, get that 50-year-old off my resume.
Georgie is a good win. Former PFL champion.
Karakanian's all right. But dude, Darren Caldwell's been in there with everybody. His last win was he beat what's his name? Adam
Borics.
Borics was undefeated. Henry Corrales is a good win. He only lost to Horiguchi twice at 135.
Dantas is a big win.
He was in Dantas. He was in a division he shouldn't have even been in. Joe Warren's a big win when Joe was undefeated. Dude, come on now. Give me Darian Caldwell. You want to bet on this?
Kind of looks like Jared Hurday.
He does look like Jared Hurday. I got Caldwell by I'm gonna say submission, 4th round.
I got unanimous decision, McKee.
I'm gonna put it on that one.
$5.
All right.
I'm gonna be owing you.
So what do we got? I got the Caldwell McKee fight.
Yeah.
And then we got the
2 fights on the Oompa Loompas.
Oh yeah, Brandon Ravel. Yeah. And then what other one?
Marino. And no, that's the same fight. And then I forgot the other one. I'll look at the card.
Figure it out. But yeah, guys.
I think that Antonio Lipsy,
right? Okay. Bellator Thursday night. It's the best thing of the week by far. Breaks the week up nicely. That's it. Anything else you want to add?
No.
So you got an interview with Lauren Murphy coming up.
Should have Lauren Murphy this week. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna start messaging Mickey Ward. Try to work on that one.
Mickey Ward.
He's only got he's not very much followers. I think we might be able to get Mickey Ward. Guys, message Mickey Ward. Tell me you want him on the Combat Hour.
Deal.
All right, we're out.
All right.